Second Chronicle chapter 14. Early years of Asia's reign. When Abijah died, he was buried in the city of David, and his son Asiah became the next king. There were peace in the land for 10 years. Asiah did what was pleasing and good in the sight of the Lord his God. He removed the foreign altar and the pagan shrine. He smashed the scarlet pillar and cut down the Asherah pole. He commanded the people of the Judah to seek the Lord and the God of the ancestor and to obey his law and his command. Asiah also removed the pagan shrine as well as the incense altar from every one of Judah's towns. So Asiah's kingdom enjoyed a period of peace. During those peaceful years, he was able to build up the fortified towns throughout Judah. No one tried to make war against him at this time, for the Lord was giving him rest from his enemy. Asiah told the people of Judah, "Let us build towns and fortify them with wall, tower, gate, and bar. The land is still ours because we sought the Lord our God, and he has given us peace on every side." So they went ahead with this project and brought them to completion. King Asiah had an army of 300,000 warriors from the tribe of Judah, armed with large shield and spear. He also had an army of 280,000 warriors from the tribe of Benjamin, armed with small shield and bow. Both armies were composed of well-trained fight men. Once a Ephraim named Zerah attacked Judah with an army of 100,000, 1,000,000 men and 300 chariots. They advanced to the town of Maresa. So Asiah deployed his army for battle in the valley of Luz of Maresa. Then Asiah cried out to the Lord his God, "O Lord, no one but you can help the powerless against the mighty. Help us, O Lord our God, for we trust in you alone. It is in your name that we have come again this fast haul. O Lord, you are our God. Do not let mere men prevail against you." So the Lord defeated the Ephraim in presence of Asiah and the army of the Judah, and the enemy fled. Asiah and his army pursued them as far as the Gera, and so many Ephraim fell that they were unable to rally. They were destroyed by the Lord and his army, and the army of Judah carried off a vast amount of plunder. While they were at the Gera, they attacked all the towns in that region, and the terror from the Lord came upon the people of there. As a result, a vast amount of plunder were taken from this town too. They also attacked the camp of the Hadassah and captured many sheep, goat, and camel before finally returning to Jerusalem. Chapter 15. Asiah religion reformed. Then the Spirit of God came upon Azariah, son of Oded. He went out to meet Asiah as he returned from the battle. "Listen to me, Asiah," he shouted. "Listen, all you people of Judah and Benjamin. The Lord will stay with you as long as you stay with him. Whenever you seek him, you will find him, but if you abandon him, he will abandon you. For a long time Israel was without the true God, without a priest to teach them, and without the law to instruct them. But whenever they were in trouble and turned to the Lord, the God of Israel, and sought him out, they found it." During those dark times, it was not safe to travel. Problem troubled the people of every land. Nation fought against the nation, and the city against city, for God would trouble them with very kind of problem. "But as for you, be strong and courageous, for your work will be rewarded." Then Asiah heard this message from Azariah the prophet. He took courage and removed all the detestable idol from the land of Judah and Benjamin, and in the town he had captured in the hill country of Ephraim. And he repaired the altar of the Lord which stood in front of the entry room of the Lord's temple. Then Asiah called together all the people of Judah and Benjamin, along with the people of Ephraim, Manasseh, and Simeon, who had settled among them, for many from Israel had moved to Judah during Asiah's reign. When they saw the Lord his God was with him, the people gathered at Jerusalem in late spring during the 15 years of Asiah's reign. On that day they sacrificed to the Lord 700 cattle and 7,000 sheep and goat from the plunder they have taken in the battle. Then they entered into the covenant to seek the Lord, the God of the ancestor, with all their heart and soul. They agreed that anyone who refused to seek the Lord, the God of Israel, would be put to death, whether young or old, man or woman. They shouted out their vows of loyalty to the Lord with trump blaring and ram horn sounding. All in Judah were happy about this conflict, for they had entered into it with all their heart. They earnestly sought after God, and they found him, and the Lord gave them rest from the enemy on every side. King Asa even deposed his grandmother, Maacah, from her position as queen mother because he had made an obscene Asherah pole. He cut down his obscene pole, broke it, and burned it to the Kidron Valley. Along the pagan shrine were not removed from the Israel, as his heart remained completely faithful throughout his life. He brought into the temple of God the silver, the gold, and the various terms he and his father has dedicated. So there was no more war until the 35th year of Asiah's reign. Chapter 16. Final year of Asiah's reign. In the 66th year of Aaron, King Baasha of Aram invaded Judah and fortified Ramah in order to prevent anyone from entering or leaving King Asiah's territory in Judah. Asiah responded by removing the silver and the gold from 12 of the temple of the Lord and the royal palace. He sent it to the king Ben-Hadad, who was ruling in Damascus, along with his men. Let there be a treaty between you and me, like the one between your father and my father. See, I am sending you silver and gold. Break your treaty with the king so that he will leave me alone. We agreed the king with the sent the command of his men to attack the town of Israel. They conquered the town of Jerusalem and all the store city in the field. As soon as the Baasha of Israel heard what was happening, he abandoned his objective for his army and stopped all work on it. Then King Asa called out all the men of Judah to carry away the building stone and the timber that the Baasha has been used to fortify the Ramah, and raise this material to fortify the town of Geba and Mizpah. At the time, Hanani and the sea came to the king and told, because you have put your trust in the king of Aram instead of in the Lord your God, you missed your chance to destroy the army of the king of Aram. Don't you remember what happened to the Levite said, with all the children? As Simon, you replied to the Lord, and he handed them over to you. The eyes of the Lord searched the whole day, and the word, fooling, what a fool you have been. From now on, you will be at war. Asa became so angry with Hanani for saying this, and they threw him into prison and put him in stock. As time Asa also began to possess some of his people. Summary of the Asiah's reign. The rest of even of Asiah's reign from beginning to end are recorded in the book of the king of Judah of Israel. In the 39 years of his reign, Asa developed a serious foot disease. Yet even with the serious his disease, he did not seek the Lord's help, but turned only to his physician. So he died in the 41st year of his reign. He was buried in the tomb he had carved out for himself in the city of David. He was laid on a bed perfumed with sweet, spicy, and fragrant ointment, and the people built a huge funeral fire in his honor. And then we go to chapter 17. So those three chapters talking about Asiah is Elijah's son, and he restored the religion and obeyed God. So God blessed him. So he got 41 years reign in the kingdom of Judah. Alright, so that is today's Bible learning. Hope everybody like it. God bless everyone. Let's see you tomorrow.